Did you know that some of the fruits we call healthy could actually be weakening your legs after the age of 65? And what's worse, it's happening right in your kitchen. That sweet morning banana, the juicy grapes during your favorite TV show, even that glass of fresh orange juice you've been told is good for you. What if I told you these everyday habits might be silently draining your strength? Have you ever felt your legs getting tired faster than they used to? Do stairs feel steeper, or walking across the grocery store suddenly more exhausting? Here's the truth. What you eat matters far more than most people realize, especially as you get older. And while fruits can be nourishing, some of them, when eaten the wrong way, can actually speed up muscle loss, spike inflammation, and keep you stuck in a frustrating cycle of weakness. In today's video, we're uncovering the hidden connection between certain innocent foods and the loss of muscle strength so many seniors struggle with, without ever knowing why. You'll discover what's really happening inside your body as you age, and how just a few small changes can help you stay strong, independent, and full of life. So before we talk about what's on your plate, let's talk about what's happening in your body, because that's where the real story begins. Part 1, the number one culprit. Losing muscle without even noticing. It doesn't happen all at once. You don't wake up one morning and realize your muscles are weaker. No, muscle loss is quiet. It slips in slowly like a thief in the night. And before you know it, your legs aren't quite as steady, and your body just doesn't feel like it used to. Most people think, well, that's just getting older. But here's the surprising truth. Age is not the biggest reason we lose strength after 60. The real issue, it's how your body processes food, and more importantly, what it's missing. There's even a name for this, sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength, and it affects 1 in 3 adults over 60, 1 in 3. That means if you're sitting with 2 friends right now, chances are one of you is already experiencing it, possibly without even realizing. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine 2 women in their 70s. Both live in the same town. Both are retired, walk their dogs every day, and love spending time with their grandkids. But one of them, let's call her Martha, starts her day with eggs and leafy greens. The other, Joanne, has toast and coffee and sometimes skips lunch because she's not too hungry. By the end of the year, Martha is still walking around the block with ease. Joanne, on the other hand, is using the handrail for stairs and feeling exhausted after grocery shopping. Same age, same lifestyle, but very different fuel. This isn't just a story, it's something researchers at Harvard Medical School have studied closely. They found that older adults who combine adequate protein intake with light movement can actually reverse muscle loss, even into their 80s. Isn't that amazing? It's a powerful reminder that what we eat doesn't just fill us, it fuels us. And without the right nutrients, especially protein, our muscles start breaking down, silently. Personally, I've seen this happen to people I love. My Aunt Margie used to say, I just feel a little weaker than I used to. But when we looked at her meals, mostly crackers, juice, and fruit, we realized she wasn't feeding her strength. After a few simple changes, adding an egg in the morning, Greek yogurt at lunch, she started moving better, standing taller, and even walking more confidently. It doesn't take a dramatic lifestyle overhaul, just consistency with the basics. And when your legs feel stronger, the rest of life starts to feel a little easier too. Part 2, 3 big mistakes that are quietly weakening your legs. Let me ask you something. How many times have you tried to eat light because you thought it was healthier? You might be doing everything you were told, skipping big meals, choosing fruit, drinking juice, and yet your legs still feel weak. The truth is, these habits, though they seem healthy, may be silently draining your strength. Let's walk through 3 common mistakes I see all the time. First, skipping protein at breakfast. It sounds so innocent. A slice of toast, maybe a little jam, a glass of orange juice. But without protein, your muscles have nothing to rebuild with. They're left empty, and day by day, they begin to fade. Don, a 72-year-old from Florida, was living proof. His breakfast was toast and juice for years, until he started noticing his knees aching and needing help to get out of his chair. Once we added a boiled egg and a spoon of Greek yogurt to his mornings, he said, I didn't realize I could feel this steady again. The science backs him up. Studies show that older adults who include 20 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast have stronger, more stable muscle mass than those who skip it. So before you reach for toast tomorrow morning, ask yourself, where's the protein? Second, replacing real meals with just fruit. Now I know what you're thinking, but fruit is healthy. And yes, fruit is packed with vitamins. But your muscles don't run on sugar alone. They need balance, especially as we age. Fruits like grapes, watermelon, and especially overripe bananas cause your blood sugar to spike. That may give you a burst of energy, but it's quickly followed by a crash, and muscles don't thrive in that roller coaster. One client of mine used to eat just a banana and coffee for lunch. We made one small switch, half an avocado with a boiled egg and a few berries. Within 2 weeks, she said she felt more grounded, literally steadier on her feet. So keep the fruit, but never eat it alone. Pair it with protein or healthy fat, and your body will thank you. Third, relying on sugary, light snacks at night. This one surprises a lot of people. You think you're being gentle on your stomach with a little juice, a smoothie, or some papaya before bed. But the truth? That sugar is hitting your bloodstream at the exact moment your body is trying to repair itself. And without proper fuel, your muscles can't recover while you sleep. Instead, try something simple. A few almonds, half a boiled egg, or a small cup of soup with leafy greens. Your body will rest deeper. Your legs will feel stronger in the morning. And if you're like me, you'll notice fewer leg cramps and more ease getting out of bed. If this is resonating with you, you'll definitely want to hear what's coming up next. Because the fruits we're about to reveal might just be part of your daily routine. And that's exactly where the problem starts. Part 3. The truth about healthy fruits that could be hurting you. Now here's the part no one talks about. Fruits. Yes, the same ones we've all been told are good for us. But after 65, your body processes sugar differently. And even healthy fruits can quietly cause inflammation and muscle weakness when eaten the wrong way. Let's take a closer look, because chances are at least one of these is in your kitchen right now. First, overripe bananas. The sweet trap. They're soft, easy to digest, and often the go-to choice for breakfast. But when bananas turn brown and spotty, their sugar content skyrockets, and your blood sugar follows. That sudden spike leads to insulin surges and, over time, low-grade inflammation. Inflammation makes it harder for your muscles to repair. A better option? Choose a banana that's just barely ripe and eat it with something like a spoonful of peanut butter or plain yogurt. That small pairing slows down sugar absorption and gives your body what it needs to stay steady. Personally, I noticed a huge difference just by making that one switch. Second, grapes, small but sneaky. They're bite-sized, juicy, and refreshing, but incredibly easy to overeat. Before you know it, you've eaten 2 cups while watching TV, and that's a lot of sugar in a very short time. And as we've learned, those sugar surges can wear down your muscles. Try this instead. Measure out a small handful and enjoy it with a few walnuts or almonds. Or go for berries. Lower in sugar, higher in fiber, and great for fighting inflammation. But wait, there's one more that might surprise you. Third, orange juice, the sugar bomb in a glass. It feels like a healthy start to the day. But did you know 1 cup of orange juice can contain as much sugar as 4 to 5 whole oranges? And because it has no fiber, that sugar hits your bloodstream immediately. One of my clients, George, used to drink juice every morning. When he swapped it for half a real orange and a hard-boiled egg, his blood sugar leveled out and his leg cramps started disappearing. Fourth, papaya. Not enough to stand alone. Papaya is gentle on digestion, but when it's all you eat for breakfast, it leaves your muscles starving. It's low in protein, high in sugar, and won't keep you full. Instead, add cottage cheese or chia seeds. That combo helps fuel your muscles and gives your body something real to work with. And finally, this one might surprise you most. Fifth, watermelon, sweet, juicy, and empty. On a hot day, nothing beats a slice of cold watermelon. But here's the thing. It's mostly water and sugar. Eat too much at once, and your blood sugar spikes just like it would from soda. Keep it simple. One small slice, paired with Greek yogurt or a few nuts. That way your muscles stay protected and you still enjoy the treat. What I've learned over the years is this. It's not about cutting things out. It's about learning how to pair them right. Your muscles aren't just losing strength because of age. They're losing strength because they're not getting what they need. But the moment you give them better fuel, you'll feel the change in every step you take. And if you're still here with us, thank you. That already means you care about your health. If this video has helped you in any way so far, just drop a number 1 in the comments below. That's our little way of knowing you're still with us and that we're walking this journey together. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button and the little bell icon. That way you won't miss the next simple habit or small tip that could help you feel stronger, steadier, and more free day by day. Part 4. What your muscles really need to recover and stay strong. If you've ever felt like your body was slowing down no matter what you tried, this part is for you. Because the truth is, your muscles don't just need movement. They need the right kind of fuel to rebuild, stay strong, and support you through every step, every stair, every simple task. Let's talk about 4 essentials your body needs every single day. First, your muscles need protein. Every meal. No exceptions. Here's something surprising. After 65, your body becomes less efficient at using protein. That means you need more of it, not less. And no, you don't have to eat steak 3 times a day. Think simple. 2 eggs at breakfast, a small piece of fish or chicken at lunch, a handful of lentils or beans at dinner. Even Greek yogurt or cottage cheese as a snack can make a big difference. My Uncle Tom, 76, used to skip breakfast or just grab toast. When he started adding a boiled egg and a spoonful of yogurt each morning, he told me, "I feel like my legs actually want to move again." That's what protein does. It wakes your muscles up. Second, you need foods that fight inflammation. Chronic inflammation is like a quiet fire burning inside your body. It slows healing, weakens muscles, and leaves you feeling stiff or sore for no clear reason. You can cool that fire naturally with what you eat. A drizzle of olive oil on your salad, a pinch of turmeric in your soup, or a few slices of fresh ginger in warm water. Leafy greens like spinach and kale, and omega-3 rich fish like sardines or salmon. Those are muscle gold. Personally, I started topping my oatmeal with chia seeds and almond butter, and not only did I feel fuller longer, my joints felt smoother too. Third, you need the right kind of potassium. Bananas are popular, but they're not your only option, especially if they're overripe. Go for avocados, sweet potatoes, spinach, or beans instead. These help your muscles contract properly, reduce cramps, and keep your nerves firing the way they should. And finally, don't forget hydration. Even mild dehydration can make your muscles ache, tighten, or feel like they just won't respond. So sip water throughout the day. If you drink coffee or sweat easily, try adding a tiny pinch of sea salt or a splash of coconut water to your routine. It keeps your electrolytes balanced and your body calm. When I shifted my thinking from what do I want to eat to what does my body need to feel stronger, everything changed. More stability, fewer aches, more peace walking across the room. Sometimes all it takes is a better plate to feel like yourself again. Part 5, what you can do. Starting today to rebuild your strength. You've made it this far, and that already means you care about your health. But caring isn't enough. What matters now is what you do next. So here are 4 simple changes you can make, starting today, to help your muscles grow stronger, your steps feel steadier, and your days become easier. First, build your plate around protein. Every meal, not just dinner. Before you sit down to eat, ask yourself, where's the protein? If it's not there, your muscles won't have what they need to stay firm and active. Eggs, Greek yogurt, beans, cottage cheese, lean chicken. They don't have to be fancy, just consistent. Judy, a 68-year-old from Colorado, once told me, "I didn't realize I was living on toast and fruit." Once she started adding protein, she said, "My legs don't feel like jelly anymore." That one shift made all the difference. Second, never eat fruit by itself. Fruit is sweet and light, but it's not a meal. Alone, it spikes your blood sugar and leaves your muscles underfed. But when you pair it with something real, like nut butter, cheese, or a boiled egg. You turn it into fuel. A banana becomes better with a scoop of yogurt. Apple slices feel complete with peanut butter. It's a small shift, but your body will feel the difference. Third, move a little every day. Not a workout, just movement. A 15-minute walk, a few stretches in the living room, some light strength moves with a water bottle in each hand. The goal isn't intensity, it's consistency. Even just standing up and sitting down 10 times can remind your body, hey, we're still in this together. And finally, be careful with nighttime snacks. Late night juice, crackers, or even fruit can work against your muscles when they need to rest and rebuild. Instead, go for something gentle. Half a boiled egg, a few almonds, or warm broth with greens. It helps your body repair, not fight itself while you sleep. And here's the best part. You don't need to change everything overnight. You just need to start. Pick one habit, one better choice, and take the first step back toward strength. Helen thought her legs were giving out because of age. She accepted the cane, the short walks, the heavy steps. But the truth? Her body wasn't failing. It was just missing what it needed. When she started making small changes, adding protein to breakfast, swapping juice for real food, walking for 10 minutes a day, things started shifting. And now, she's back in her garden, carrying her own groceries and smiling with every step. That's not a miracle. It's simply what happens when you start giving your body the right support. Let's take a moment to remember what we've uncovered today. Muscle loss isn't just about getting older. It's often the result of quiet choices, like skipping protein, eating fruit alone, or thinking juice is enough. But when you start feeding your muscles with real fuel, when you move gently but often, and when you pair your foods wisely, your strength begins to return. Not overnight, but step by step. So here's my invitation to you. Don't let weakness become your normal. Take one thing from this video, just one, and put it into action today. Maybe it's changing your breakfast. Maybe it's choosing to walk a little more. Maybe it's simply asking yourself, what does my body really need right now? Whatever it is, that small shift could be the first step back toward a life with more ease, more freedom, and more confidence. And I'd love to hear from you. What part of this video spoke to you most? What change will you try this week? Leave a comment and let's talk. This is a space where your voice matters. If this video helped you see things differently, please consider subscribing. We're building a community of people who want to grow stronger, not just in body but in spirit. And every day we'll be here with new ways to support your health, your energy, and your joy. Because getting older is natural, but losing your strength doesn't have to be. You deserve to feel steady. You deserve to feel proud of every step you take. And that journey, it starts today. And we'll be right here, walking with you.